We Euro car guys absolutely love pouring money into our Euro cars, no matter how much of a big headache they are. And oftentimes we get the check engine light and we have no idea what they mean, or well, pretty much any other thing like the ABS light, SRS light, all of that. Good thing is our friends over at Think Car sent me this MUCAR CS4. Today we are going to review the scanner instead of doing a regular car review. So this is the MUCAR CS4. This is my BMW 328i F30, and there's also this GR Yaris over here. But we're just going to test it out on the BMW first because it's really the Euro cars that are often a bigger headache. It's actually quite easy to use this, so it has this plug right here. And you simply look for your OBD port. In the case of this BMW, it's somewhere over here, so you just kind of feel it. And if it doesn't go in one way, just flip it around. And it just inserts like that, and automatically you're going to see it's going to power up, so it doesn't really need battery anymore. And you just enter your car, then you don't need to start it. You can if you want to, but it's best you just leave it in the on position. Now that it's booted up, you can see that there are absolutely no buttons on this one. It is a touchscreen and it's Android based, and you can reset your ABS, SRS, engine control module, and transmission control module. But you can also service and reset your oil, brake, SAS, TPMS, and electronic throttle sensor system, something. If those are not enough for you, I will show you something else later on. Finally, up top, there is a battery voltage meter as well, which is really cool. Functionalities of this one, you can go into scan, and there's so much brands to choose from. So this BMW, if you have a Toyota, a Mercedes-Benz, if you have some Italian cars, even Chinese cars like the Maxus, they are all supported by this one. So first we go into BMW, and it's not the fastest scanner out there. However, the screen is one of the clearest and one of the easiest to use out there. Now that that's loaded up, we go into automatically search. And there, my VIN is displayed over there, my exact mileage. So as you can see, this one has 46,801 kilometers on it. Is it the same? There we go. It's exactly the same. The mileage is exactly the same. That way I know that no one has played with the mileage of my car. It's an F30 BMW 3 Series 328i automatic gearbox, left hand steering, all of that. Now that we confirm everything, we just go ahead and click next. And over here we can go into a health report. And it's gonna scan it, and it's pretty cool how it has this graphic over here. So as you can see, there's really not that much issues with this one. You can go ahead to my transmission control module. There is one error currently, and we select continue, read fault codes. There you go. So there's a shift paddle invalid, signal invalid. So if you press the question mark, it's actually gonna bring up a Google search on the exact code. Currently I'm not connected to the network, but you can connect this to your portable hotspot or your whatever router if you're near your home at the garage. And we can also go ahead and clear the code right here. Now remember, clearing the code alone won't fix your problem, so you really do have to fix something first. But after replacing whatever parts you have, you can go ahead and just clear it here. Now another cool thing is if you press report, it's going to create a report as well. And you can either save it as a PDF, which would save to the device itself, or an external memory card. But what's cool is that you can also scan this QR code on your phone, and it'll automatically show up on your phone. You can also click this send to email, and you just type in your email address right there. It's incredibly convenient if you want to send it to your mechanic or to yourself. Once you do start your car up, you can even read your live data on this one, and you can select all the modules that you want. So I just click select all, okay. And there we go. So absolute throttle position. All of these can also be recorded and made into a report, which you can also send to yourself through email or the QR code thing that I sent you earlier. So these are all in real time. And although I honestly can't understand most of it, I'm sure my mechanic will. If you go into maintenance and service, you already have these preset for you. These are already pre-installed. However, if for example you have a BMW and you need to replace your AGM battery, you just go into store and you can purchase the battery matching one. So this one, it is $30, but it is valid for 1 year. Now you might ask me, so you paid for a scanner, so why do you have to pay even more? Well, here's the thing. This one is rather inexpensive. This one costs around 9,700, almost 10,000 pesos on Lazada. But although you don't get those functionalities, you can pay for them if you really need it, unlike other scanners which just charges you an incredibly high cost upfront for things that you probably wouldn't really need. So you only get the most basic ones with this one. Now, the question is it worth it? Well, if you just need a very basic scanner, this MUCAR CS4 is probably one of the best out there. It's incredibly easy to use. I'm sweating in here. And it's also relatively inexpensive. So if you're looking for a scanner or this particular MUCAR CS4, just use the link down below in the description. I do not get any commission for this, although you will get around 1,000 pesos discount. So yes, this is a great tool for if you want to work on your own cars or if you just want to know what those check engine lights and other trouble codes mean.